I'm going to repot this. I want to pull it out, clean it up, and trim off some of this dead stuff. This is an agave. How cute is that little frog? That I got. Where did I get this? I don't remember where I got it. But it did not do well over the winter. And so I thought what I would do is just pull it out, clean it up, and repot it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is get this out of the way and clean this up a little bit. Get all the old soil out of there. And then I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to just cut some of these dead leaves off of here because they're really hard to pull and they're very sharp on the end. So we had a very cold winter this year. We had, I don't know how many days, right around 30 degrees, a few days below. I would say probably at least 2 full months where we had almost every night was in the freezing, and these plants just couldn't take it. I'm trying to, should I leave some of this on? I get some of this bottom stuff off if I just pull it off. This will look so much better to get all this dead stuff off. And another thing is, if you leave a lot of these dead rotted leaves on, it really does make for a, I don't know, a home, if you want to call it, for pests. They can get down in there. Mealybugs, I like to get down in there. Oh, there's another, I don't know if you can see that, another tiny little pup starting right there. How cute is that? So I want to be careful there. And I want to get these out of here. Oh, there's another one right there starting. I didn't see that one. And another one. Okay, so this is, this guy's happy. He's, should I say she? But look in here. So we've got, let me get my little pointer. We've got 1, I got 2, that one's kind of crooked. We got 3, there's a little tiny one there, 4, 5, and then this big pup. Oh, look at there, there's another one, 6. Okay, so I'm glad, ouch, I'm glad I decided to pull this out and clean it up, because this will hopefully make this plant happier. And I mean, it's just gonna look better. It just looks horrible. I'd like to get this dead one off of here. I think I'll leave that one. Actually, I think I'll leave the rest of this. So I'm gonna set this off to the side. Okay, so this is the bowl. It's a cool little Talavera bowl. I think I bought this here at the Secret Garden in Sacramento. And so now I need to put a piece of screen in the drain hole. And I forgot to grab a piece. So let's do that. And what I do is I take shade screen here that I buy to shade my plants in the summer, and I just cut a little piece off. And then I just put that on the bottom, kind of hold it in place for the first scoop of dirt. So I'm going to put that in there, and let's pack that down a little bit, just to keep the soil from coming through. And then I have this bag of, this is cactus and succulent soil that I buy from Poot's Nursery in Manteca, California. Poot's is a cactus and succulent nursery that is absolutely amazing. One of my favorite places to be, to go visit, I should say. They have a huge, and I mean huge, outdoor specimen garden that you can walk around in and check out all the plants. It's absolutely amazing. This probably should go into a deeper pot. You see all those roots? I could probably trim a lot of this off, but actually I'll just see how much just kind of pulls off that's already loose or broken. A lot of this is already broken off. When I pulled it out of the dirt, I may have broke it, but some of these could be roots from those weeds too. That soil that I dumped out, it was full of roots. It's like the pot was root bound. I'm gonna get this even a little bit deeper so it doesn't pop up. I'm kind of trying to turn it a little bit sideways. I want it right about there, and then I'm just gonna, the fun part is trying to hold the plant still while you're getting the dirt over the roots. And when you let go of it, hoping it stays there. So that's good. All right, so I decided on some, these pebbles are kind of a mix, sort of a jade mix. I really like them, and I think they look good in the Talavera bowls. I usually put it pretty thick. It'll mound up a little bit. And I know it looks like this plant is pretty small, and a lot of people will put stuff in here with it, which I thought about doing, putting maybe an echeveria or something else in here with this, but I decided against that because the size this plant was when I bought it filled in this bowl, but so many of the leaves died off that it just looks quite a bit smaller. And I'm hoping that this year it will fill back out, and then next winter I will be careful to bring it in and protect it so that this doesn't happen again. But I can see how much new growth is in here and how healthy and happy it's looking, and it'll look better. It's still, you can see some of this, you know, rot down in there, but that's been on there for a while. It hasn't gotten any worse, and it's got a lot of new, really healthy growth down in the crown. So I'm just gonna let that kind of do its thing. And I'm gonna clean up my little frog, and I'm gonna put my little frog back in here. And then I have, this is, I don't know, some kind of marble or raw. It's pretty heavy. I just thought it was cool, and I bought it at the street fair last year in Galt from a vendor who was selling crystals and, you know, all kinds of fun stuff. And I'd like to put things in all of my arrangements just to sort of fill them in. So I think that I'm just going to leave it like that, and I'm not going to water it. I'll probably give it a week or so before I water it, because it's probably pretty stressed because of what I did to the roots. And I mean, it's nice and plump, and we got about 1/4 inch of rain night before last, and so everything got really well watered, so I don't think it's going to need any water. And so that's good for that one.